You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast. Today is episode 45. It is November 20th, 2022, and how are you? If you haven't done so already, head on over to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Hello Cupcake, It's Me. Go like and subscribe over there, and go give the blog some love over at www.hellocupcakeitsme.com, and make sure that you like and subscribe to the podcast. So let's get into it, shall we? So if you're just joining me for my podcast here, I recently joined the YMCA and have been going there and utilizing the pool and doing aerobics and stuff, and having a lot of fun doing that. Every day that I go, I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to move a little bit better. I have just a little bit more mobility than what I have had before. And it's been such a positive, welcoming experience just being able to go and not have to worry about, like, are people looking at me? Are they going to judge me? It's been a completely judge free environment. People have been more than loving, open armed, welcoming, the whole nine yards. And every day someone new comes and talks to me. I've memorized some of the people's names. And whenever I see them, like, hey, how are you doing? And hi, how are you doing? And uh, being able to exchange pleasantries with them and just having a good time. And Friday, I actually did some water jogging, and let me tell you, that kicked my butt. I was really thankful for the amount of working out that it did. Like, my legs, my core, and my arms all got a good workout just trying to run against that water. And then when I would make a U-turn and go back, I'd have like all that cascading water hitting me, and I'd have to like force myself back through it, and it was really good. I enjoyed that. So I've been trying to get to the pool about half an hour, 45 minutes early, so that I have time to just kind of work out and do my own thing. And then I do the full on exercise and what have you with the rest of the class. And then I'll take an extra 15 or 20 minutes after everything's all said and done to just kind of float around and swim and do whatever else I want to do. So it's been really nice. And I was able to get a pair of prescription goggles off of Amazon for like less than $6. And I got these neoprene swimming gloves that that gave you like these fins or webbing between your fingers, so that would add like another level of resistance. But I had to return those because I'd only had them like 2 days, and they were already starting to rip at the seams. And I was like, no, for the amount of money that I paid for these should not be ripping. Um, so I contacted Amazon. They said, yeah, send them back and we'll give you a full refund on it or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So that's what I did with those. But there's still a few things that I want to get. Like, I want to get some aquatic ankle weights, and they have pool noodles and stuff like that there that I can use. But I was thinking, maybe hitting up the Dollar Tree and getting 2 or 3 pool noodles and like making my own kind of workout equipment. And also like having something put together so in the summer when I head out to the lake, I have things that I can use out there. But having access to the pool now, I don't know if I'm going to need to go to the lake as often. I'll still go just because it's awesome to swim in natural occurring water versus water that is being treated with chemicals and stuff. And it's a party out there. Like all my friends are out there and I just have a good time hanging out there. And I even bought some sunscreen the other day at Kroger because it was 2 bottles for $5, and usually that pack is like $15 to $20, and it was SPF 50. So those 2 bottles will last me several seasons or several times going out there, especially if I don't like let anyone else use it. So I was like, yeah, if I had another like $5 or $10 at the time, I would have probably picked up two more, but I just got the one, and that should be plenty for now. But I like having stuff like that on hand. So, yeah, really enjoying the swimming and have some ideas of things that I want to do. Been watching some YouTube videos on like different exercises that I can do. I can already, even though I've only been going for technically 6 days, um, I, I feel like my arms, like I had that little bit of a bingo wing going on, or that grandma flab that you get under your arms. Um, I had that, I have that going on, but it feels like it's already starting to firm up and tighten up, and um, I'm noticing that I'm a little bit more free flowing in my movements in the morning, and that I can stand and walk a little bit longer than what I've had the ability to do so. So, this is definitely going to be something that is hugely beneficial for me. And, I'm just thankful for the program and everything that allowed me to get signed up. So, moving on from there, last night, I don't know about you guys, but every year in my family, since I was like a little dude, every year for the holidays and especially around Christmas, we would watch A Christmas Story. And it's this the TV program with Ralphie and his little brother, and how he wants this Red Ryder BB gun with a compass in the stock and the whole 9 yards. And like he has this exuberant imagination, and he thinks of like all these different elaborate scenarios, like he had to take on Black Bart and his gang of thugs, and uh his mom and his teacher ganged up, and his teacher was like the Wicked Witch of the West, and they were saying, you'll shoot your eye out and all that other stuff. So that's become an institution for me. Every year I have to watch that movie at least once or twice, especially like European or the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's on my top list of holiday movies that I have to watch. And there's a few of them, but last night I watched part 2 to The Christmas Story. And it's been what, 30, 40 years since it came out, and you're probably thinking, "Oh god, a part 2, it's got to be horrible." Guys, I want to tell you it was fantastic and did such an amazing job in continuing the story of Ralphie and his family. And it takes place like 20, 30 years later, and Ralphie now has a family, a wife, and 2 kids, and it has all of the original cast. Like, there's some new people in there, but for the most part, the original cast. It takes place in the original Christmas Story house, and they go to Higbee's and they see the Christmas display windows and all this other stuff, and um all the magic and the wonderment of part 1 is now in part 2. And like I said, it was such an amazing compliment to the first one that I am going to be adding A Christmas Story Christmas to the rotation of it all. But I watched it last night, and there were some parts that like really kind of choked me up, and I actually cried a little bit in it. And I'm not gonna give too much away, but like it made me remember like how my dad really got into Christmas and how the holidays are for me personally. And it was just like really kind of nice to see um all the original actors being older, and like Scott Fargus the bully, they had him and his little crony, and they had um Ralphie's two friends, Flick and I'm drawing a complete blank on the other kid's name right now, but um Schwartz, Flick and Schwartz, they were in there, and Ralphie's mom, the original actress for her, and just a lot of really um good energy. And there was some PG-13 swear words, not like anything massive. Um so if you're looking for a good holiday movie that you can share with a family, I would definitely recommend it. And I think you find that on HBO Max. But yeah, definitely recommend that movie. The next movie that's coming up that I am excited to go see is Avatar 2: The Way of the Water. Um, I loved the original Avatar. It was so amazing and just cinematic and just engaging. And I love the whole premise of being able to transfer your consciousness into an avatar, or this like local being that you could then interact with everyone there on the planet and everything like that. And just it kind of reminded me of um that old cartoon from the 1990s, Fern Gully. um it kind of reminded me of that in a way. And just like I love sci-fi, and I love the idea of space travel and aliens and intelligent civilizations. And so it just checked all the boxes. And Avatar 2: Way of the Water looks like it's going to be one of those ones that like check all the boxes for me also. It's going to be over, I think James Cameron said that it was going to be 3.5 hours long or something like that. So it's going to be a little long in the tooth and going to be hard to sit through it in the theater, but I'm going to do my best. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And then the next couple of Marvel movies that are coming out, one of them being Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, that comes out in, I believe, February. And then there's another one coming out in March that I'm really looking forward to also. I can't remember what it is now, but um, yeah, so got a couple of movies coming up that I'm really excited and interested in wanting to go see. And we are 1 week out from Thanksgiving, which means Black Friday and Shop Small Saturday and Cyber Monday are all coming up. And I am actually kind of looking forward to trying to do some Black Friday shopping. Like, as of right this second, I have no 90 no to my name, but I still have like several people that I need to get something for. And I'm going to try to do it over this holiday shopping weekend, the 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to be able to get the last little bit of everything that I need and want for people. But for the most part, I've got my mom taken care of. I got at least one item for my sister. I got one of my friends taken care of. I have two other friends that I want to do something for, possibly three friends that I want to do something for. And then I have my sister's boyfriend, my niece, her person, and my sister's boyfriend's father to take care of. And um, all of them are just gonna get little somethings, except for my niece and uh, her person. I'm gonna get them something a little bit special for them. But my sister's boyfriend and his dad, I'm just gonna do like something kind of pseudo generic but meaningful. And one of the things that I do every year is I get those fleece throw blankets from Walmart. They're usually like $2 or $3 after, like during Black Friday or right after Black Friday. So I get everyone one of those blankets, and this year I've also thought about like getting a couple extra and making one of those tied knot quilt things where you do um, two different blankets, and you cut a bunch of knots or a bunch of strips all around the perimeter, and then you tie them together so one side has one design, one side has another design. So I was thinking about doing something like that, but I don't know if I'm going to get that ambitious. And plus, I really don't have the workspace to be that creative if I did decided to do something like that. But yeah, really looking forward to Thanksgiving and being able to spend some time with the family and everything. We're not doing a traditional Thanksgiving feast this year where we have turkey and the whole 9 yards. My sister decided that she wanted to do Mexican food, so there's going to be tamales and enchiladas and the whole 9 yards, and um, so we're going to be doing that. And then for Christmas this year, my niece wants to host it at her place, so that's going to be breaking with tradition a little bit because we usually do it at my sister's place. But that's fine for me because then that means I don't have to get up at the ass crack of dawn and drive 40 miles to go meet up with my sister or whatever. I just have to drive into town and go, and I'm there at my niece's. um so yeah. um what's your favorite Thanksgiving side dish or main attraction? Like, let me know, put it in the comment section down below. I would really like to hear from you guys. For me, I don't care if there's turkey. I really don't give a damn about turkey, I'll be honest. For me, I always want ham and au gratin potatoes. Like, those are the two things that I really, really want at a holiday meal. And my grandma, when she used to make her au gratin potatoes, she would put strips of bacon in there and then she would cook it all together. So when she would serve it up, you'd get like these big pieces of bacon inside the au gratin potatoes, and it was just so freaking yummy. And then my grandmother used to make a corn casserole, which was like a cornbread casserole type thing, and that was so freaking good. And green bean casserole, like, yeah, that's a in that's a plus, like, are given. You have to have the green bean casserole. So, and deviled eggs, like, I don't care. There has to be deviled eggs. And my mom always made jalapeno popper or bacon wrapped jalapenos. And so that's something that I love to have also. And they're time consuming to make, but they're so freaking good. And all you do is you just take a jalapeno and you clean it all out. You slice it down the middle, and then you add cream cheese, and then you wrap a piece of bacon over it, and you cook it until the bacon's done. It's like super simple and so freaking good. And you get the varying spices, like spicy levels of a jalapeno. Like, some of them will be like really, really hot, some of them will be extremely mild, and all the bacon grease bakes into the cream cheese and into the pepper itself. And it's just this savory, spicy yumminess. And my all-time favorite is the traditional pumpkin pie for the dessert. My grandmother, she used to make this stuff that we that the whole family calls the pink stuff, and it's a family recipe. But uh, it's got like whipped cream and jello and canned fruit and just all kinds of other stuff all mixed in. And I miss having that. So every once in a while, I'll make that just to bring a dish. And what I like about that is that I can make it sugar free if I wanted to. And um, yeah, so sometimes I'll make it sugar free, sometimes I won't. But anyways, yeah, so let me know what your favorite dishes are in the comment section down below. And if you have anything that you need to let me know about or want to reach out to me about, you can put it in the comment section down below, or you could shoot me an email, hello cupcake it's me at gmail.com. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.